In the future, we are about to be betrayed. Who could it be?
The Ripley force has begun assembling.
Where are they?
The spaceport. They plan to take off into space.
Well, with my new puberty voice, I will stop them.
That reminds me. I think canonically X's mental state was supposed to be about that of a 15-year-old when he first came out. But the idea that like this is the difference between old-time Mega Man robots and Reploids is that like Mega Man was always going to be stuck at the mental age that he was at, whereas X has the chance to like mature and grow older.
That seems to be like the case with Mega Man X.
Because damn, he gets a little cynical and burnt out by the time the Zero series runs in.
To be fair, it's not like we're bringing into the Battle Force shit either here. By the way, I do like not Battle Force, Battle Network. I combined.
That's its own kettle of fish.
Well, you know. Look, Battle Network is a weird.
Oh yeah, so we got Search Snake again because it's like their favorite weapon to replicate. I feel like.
I think they just like how it looks when it travels along the stage. You know, it's like, yes, travel along the stage. It's so beautiful.
But you can command them to drop as well, so
that's cool. What does the supercharged up version look like anyway? Okay,
so what do I want? Oh yeah, we haven't really been using this, but hey,
it's a thing.
Yeah,
it's kind of
a storm tornado effect.
I like how X just poses, just like wind.
That didn't work. Go away. Wait, is that Reese's guy?
Oh.
That guy is at the weirdest angle ever.
Well,
unless you're Zero, then he's just dead.
Look, everything dies in front of Zero, especially his girlfriend.
Especially his girlfriends. Nah, I can think of one girlfriend who lives a nice long life.
Which one?
CL.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they don't.
Frost Tower. Frost Tower, you didn't save me.
Frost Tower, protect me! Embrace me in the cold! X has developed a horrifying mental state. That is so dumb and cool, I love it.
All the icicles?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Colonel is actually weak to Frost Tower.
Oh yeah! I remember that. Warning.
We still got those hammerhead ships. Like, I didn't realize it at the time, but that is like really Astro Boy to have all the animal ships.
No, Astro Boy inspired a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know we're getting an adaptation of Pluto, which I can't wait for?
So, yeah, like, all this time, X has just been like, dude, stop fighting, let's talk about this. And Colonel's like, no, you don't understand.
My chin has
And it's like, we might understand if you stopped fighting us.
Well, you have to understand, Colonel's chin has taken over his mind.
I'm being really sloppy.
And he is slowly going insane as his chin tells him to commit genocide. You know, that chin, while makes him handsome, and of course gets him all the ladies, is also evil. Yeah, as you know.
Dude, all the ladies like Iris.
Well, of course, you know, like, look, you can't see the hot, Reploid babes off on the scene going like, oh, Colonel, we love your chin.
We are not going there.
We are definitely not going there. But like I said, I just love his chin. It's amazing.
Nova Strike.
Impressive, but it's too late. The Reploid Force already left for space. I'm beaten, but the Reploid Force will never perish.
Oh god,
the Reploid Nation will be born
in the vastness of space.
In the vastness of space.
Colonel!
By the way, I am not Darth Vader.
I mean, that's really dark. He sacrificed himself so that the fleet could take off.
It's tragic. Like something out of Gundam.
But you know what we're about to get?
Betrayed?
Watch the ship for me, Double.
Yeah.
Don't kill anyone, Double.
Double,
not that I would suspect that you are capable of mass murder, but...
Double, whatever you do, don't kill people. Jesus, man.
Alright. The 90s called.
We have suddenly gone very 90s.
These guys are like making fun of him. Like, oh, you're such a klutz.
I feel like they probably planned on more cutscenes in this game at some point.
It's so frustrating that X's cutscenes never show X except for his final cutscene.
Oh yeah!
His first one was Sigma and the General talking, and now we get Murder Jello Man.
I gotta admit, Double has a great design. He's basically Murder Robot.
Okay,
Clown.
you know what? I'm noticing, because we're playing on the collection, right? They have slightly censored these cutscenes so that they don't have the flashing effects to reduce epilepsy.
Oh, yeah.
Also, robot blood. But I thought epilepsy was more important to talk about.
You know something? The epilepsy, that I actually do understand. That's fair.
No further transmissions unless necessary.
Oh, we heard X's voice. He's a little child voice.
His little child
voice.
And now, X will be my next target.
Yes.
Double, like I said, Double has kind of great evil villain design. It's pretty cool.
So I'm more concerned about the beating robot heart over here.
Well, look, we just have to call the owner of a Lonely Heart, and he'll come pick it up.
Just a really big robot comes in.
Give me the heart.
I shop at Reploids Big and Tall.
No one understands my big pain. It's like small pain, but bigger.
So we are already at a boss gate. Because,
Who are we gonna fight?
I think the designers just ran out of level design after a certain point.
Double! My god, do I get fat shot from you? Ho 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 ho. The Maverick Hunters and Reploids idiots, all of them. They're making my job too easy. Okay. X, sorry, I have to catch my breath. I can't do this.
Think it over in heaven. Robot heaven?
Yes.
Alright, so, yep. Oh, that's right, his English lines are so derpy. You're gonna get hurt, X. I'm gonna actually use up the Nova Strike early, and then switch back to Double Cyclone. This is a weird boss, in a sense that, hitting him with his weakness actually makes him harder.
Because it's,
Because he starts releasing these, projectile things.
That's kind of clever. If you use his weakness, it becomes a harder balance of, when to use it, deciding. That's actually kind of good game design, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it actually makes it one of the most interesting fights in this game.
There are some problems with X4, but,
Dude, he's doing, Agile's blade beams from X2.
God, now that I look at it, it reminds me of what Proto Man did in the Mega Man Battle Network games, just all those things.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry I bring up Mega Man Battle Network. I know some.
Man, I love Battle Network.
Yeah, but
I love most things Mega Man.
Yeah, but some Mega Man fans just are like, Battle Network!
Look at how, messed up he is. I like the cracked helmet.
Oh, that is so cool. I love cracked helmets.
They get to swear in Mega Man.
How could I lose to a weakling like you?
That's right. My mom was concerned about this conversation. Not because they swore, but because...
He's fat?
You're so naive, X. I was sent here as a spy from the very beginning to keep an eye on you. Double, I trust you. Ha, that naiveness, May. This is the part that bothered my mom.
Oh.
Because she was an English major.
Oh.
Naiveness is not a word.
Naivete?
Naivete. That naivete may be a fatal flaw, but hey, my language wasn't programmed correctly.
My language was not programmed correctly, X. Also, I'm too fat to live.
Also, mentions of robot afterlife.
Robot heaven. Now I'm just thinking of Futurama with robot hell.
Who'd have thought hell existed? And it was in Jersey.
I
saw someone do a video of that only using Mega Man sprites, and so Fry and Leela were Zero and Iris. I think that might have been the first time I heard that song too.
That is level 1 of Robot Hell.
So there's two paths here. That is not actually a death pit. But we're going it this way.
Okay.
So I guess the level designers didn't totally check out.
They only checked out for the betrayal.
No, we kind of saw this, a much later example, obviously, but Mega Man 11 was kind of the same way, where it's you have a bunch of, major missions when you fight the Robot Masters, but then, Wily's Castle was, 2 stages and then a boss rush.
Oh, that's fair.
And at least, there's a few other few other games that don't quite do it that way. But yeah, like that was a really short but really treacherous segment. And now we're gonna go fight another boss because this place is full of it. It's full of evil.
Evil.
Although he rolled out the red carpet for us.
I have limited sprite animation. Fear
Also,
me.
I don't know why it bothers me so much that he nuked his throne just to flex.
No. It's a flexing throne. You only have it for it to break. To look more impressive.
It was attached to like his pecs.
Yeah. Like, it's one of the, it's like breakaway pants, you know? It's there for a moment's
We were
notice.
labeled Mavericks without justifiable reason.
Do you think he just, like, hovered in his chair to get around just
Yeah.
so that way he could, like, flex it out of it?
There's some societal commentary in there somewhere, but we're not gonna care.
Well-
we are here to fight Mavericks.
And also look at the amazing budget display on Colonel
Yeah,
here.
look at how many frames of animation he's got.
Oh.
One.
I swear it's like looking at God Mars.
Dude, it is.
Yeah, basically.
No. If we can get him to Rocket Punch, he's Mazinger Z.
Mazinger God
Come
Mars.
on, man. You always got to Rocket Punch me, and now you're not doing it? You gonna make me a liar?
He's...
Oh, wait. That's like 2 more frames right there.
Okay. Can we make it to 5 frames?
Yeah. Oh, no, he's shooting belt lasers or something.
He clearly has his priorities there.
Come on, General. How'd you get to be General anyways? Like, I swear he's just, like, built to be big and imposing so that he can be the leader type, but doesn't do anything.
Clearly, well...
Come on. Okay, like,
God,
I'm
he
trying...
reminds me-
I'm trying to get him to Rocket Punch me now. Okay, I'm gonna shoot, like, an X-Buster. Maybe you'll change your pattern.
Just kill him. Put him out of his misery. Look,
Now, here he goes. Okay, this is, like, his major pattern. He shoots his rocket punches and then has, like, these little bubbles that shoot after you.
I'm sorry. The thing about Colonel is that he kind of reminds me of, like, big robot toys that lack articulation or just meant to be imposing.
Yeah, a brick.
He is a brick.
Oh, hey, look, there's another sprite. He's seen better days.
At least we found the budget.
We found the budget. Someone else is... Yeah, it's like, you guys really weren't paying attention. I mean, granted, you were being raided by the police, but,
Look, we were doing our jobs. And no.
Alright. We are at the final stage of Mega Man X4.
It's the
So-
final X4
Yeah, I think we're gonna break
stage.
this up. This might be like slightly shorter than our other episodes, but the next one's gonna be all out.
Well,
or wait, should we just make this a longer episode?
let's make this a longer
Yeah, all
episode.
right, longer episode. Let's go. I
Let's-
just completely overrode my previous statement.
Yeah, no. Maybe we could edit that out. Oh, well.
Edit
It's-
what out?
Yes, edit what out?
Yeah.
They'll never know. It would be... I just want a smash cut of me just, like, laughing there all of a sudden and then just
Let's
no
grab
context.
some power ups. Let's go fight these dudes.
Tradition.
Yeah, I still kind of prefer how X1 does it, where they're interspersed into the levels. Man, X1 is just so well done. I know I've said that before.
Look, if you weren't licking your copy of X1 right now, I would say, what are you on about? But I can tell you how much you love it. By the way, when's the marriage date?
Well, I was informed that I'm not allowed to legally marry a video game, so I guess not.
Don't worry.
Just gonna have to elope.
Oh, that's fair. I understand this whole thing.
So you actually have to make sure you don't hit Web Spider, and instead you hit his web to make him fall on his huge spider butt.
Oh, that is so adorable. That's adorable.
Because the twin slasher just cuts it.
No one can fight me. Ha ha ha! Oh God, I'm burning. I'm burning.
Ah,
You're caught in his web of lies.
yeah, been there before. Curse you, Ben Riley.
Oh god, that's more appropriate because he is actually yellow and brown.
Yeah.
God, I actually do like Ben Riley, but my god, the Clone Saga, that entire thing. I actually, when this game came out, I think the Clone Saga was about to end.
1997.
Oh yeah, no, that's when it was ending. It went on for 3 years. Man, it's kind of insane.
Oh, hey, Hot Lava, who are we fighting?
I don't know. Is it gonna be the mammoth dude? The walrus?
I wish it was Flame Mammoth.
Oh god, he's back! But this time...
No ride armor this time. Now we can just get him trapped in an unending pattern of mediocrity.
Oh, like the Street Fighter franchise.
Yep. At least Capcom's on point, right?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, like, they've been doing good in other franchises, just Street Fighter 5 was... That's so special.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you hear about what happened at last EVA with that game?
I have not paid any attention to that game.
Okay.
I watched the story mode. I watched a Let's Play of the story mode. That was it.
Okay, somebody was so ticked off at Street Fighter 5, he deliberately played with a character to prove... He played with M. Bison to prove how broken the game is and won the tournament. He won that game.
So he proved his theory.
No, he proved his theory and won the game out of spite for it.
That's how you show your love.
Yeah, well, in this case, it's hatred and spite.
Yep.
To be fair, yeah, you know, it happens with some games.
It's the peacock.
Huh. This guy's a metaphor. This guy's a metaphor for the Devil May Cry franchise. Maybe not always important, but when you see him, you love him.
He's flashy and cool.
Yeah.
And sometimes non-functional.
It's true. Well, that's the DMC version.
I hear that's not like a bad game per se. People just don't like it because of the direction it took.
I saw Pat and Wooly, and there are some really interesting breakdowns of it. Here's the thing. It's a functional game, but it got better after the original Devil May Cry crew came in and fixed it up a lot.
Oh, right. Because it was like the Heavenly Sword developer.
Yeah, well, they really had no idea what they were really doing, and Devil May Cry 5 kind of shows that, yeah, no, like, it should have just stayed with Capcom. And really, like, it's more effective. I would say that actually, okay, this is going to sound weird, but I think Devil May Cry has the best story mode of the year.
Wait, really?
I actually genuinely do. And some people might argue me with that. Maybe this indie game about blocks with feelings is better, but I think Devil May Cry has the best story this year, in my opinion.
Nice.
And I will stick by the statement. If only because Devil May Cry actually develops things, it builds off of things. And
as a good story should.
And the finale with Nero, Dante, and I'm not going to say...
V.
No, not V.
Okay.
I'm not going to say for people who haven't played it yet.
I haven't played it either, so just grasping at straws.
Is really well done, emotional, and striking. Genuinely one of the most effective boss battles I've seen as games go.
Because, I was gonna say, God knows these aren't very effective boss fights at this point.
Not at this point. This is more like a victory rush.
I mean, like, I don't know. I wish I could remember a time when the big boss rush was challenging in a Mega Man game for me.
I never thought they were challenging. Mostly, it's like, I feel like these are more like skill.
Yeah, it's more like, did you figure out the weakness yet?
Yeah, and maybe I also feel like it's great if you want it. I also feel like it's like this. It lets you test out to see what weaknesses maybe you didn't find out beforehand, so that way when you go back, you can actually plan out your optimal run.
Yeah, definitely like some elements of experimentation. I think the problem that I had when I played this game is it had already been out for a while, so it was kind of like much more well known what the optimal run was.
You're not wrong. I had that kind of experience with Final Fantasy VII, but I managed to avoid the infamous spoiler. Or
oh no, I went in knowing that super hard.
I didn't actually, so it actually worked on me. Though I could tell when she was about to die, because I did play a couple RPGs where like characters actually did die. So
We're just filling up our sub tanks when we go up here.
yeah, basically.
Now, like Mega Man 11 was actually really fun when that came out because it was like a brand new Mega Man game, and I had to figure out what was what. And I thought that was actually a really well done Mega Man game as well.
Oh no, Mega Man 11 seemed like it was good. Like isn't it great that Capcom are actually making their own games again?
Oh yeah, because fuck Mighty Number 9.
Okay. I'll say this: the only one I'm excited for, and I do want to actually play, is Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night.
Oh, I hear that is incredibly good.
I heard nothing but good things, and I want to play that
Well,
now.
it's by Inti Creates, the guys who did like Mega Man Zero and Azure Striker Gunvolt and Blaster Master Zero
And Mighty Number 9.
You cannot blame Mighty Number 9 on them because like you look at all the shit they try to cram in there. It's like, oh hey, what's your favorite part about Mega Man? The online multiplayer.
Yeah, clearly.
Because like seriously, Inti Creates had before then made like 8 Mega Man games. Because, 4 Mega Man Zero titles, then ZX Advent, Mega Man 9 and 10. Yeah, so they made it like at least 8 Mega Man games by that point, so they knew how to make Mega Man games.
Yeah, of course. But, my point being is that, like, yeah, no, I really want to do Bloodstained Ritual of the Night when I get a chance. That looks like it would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Though there is one game I want to do for streaming that recently came out that is from one of my personal favorite franchises.
What's that?
I'm going to save it for the viewers later.
All right.
You can't play all your cards. Isn't that right, Hal?
Questions?
Questions?
Questions while shrooming.
Okay, first of all, we need you to calm down. So I'm gonna use the concoction from Cowboy Bebop to cure hangovers. So I have egg, pepper, and we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, isn't that called a prairie oyster?
Yeah, prairie oyster. Oh God, I want to watch Cowboy Bebop again now.
Dude, Cowboy Bebop is the best.
I know.
Like that. Yeah, that was the experiences that I was having when all around the same time, around like 2001. Like I got like a discount PlayStation 1 from GameStop and was playing like Mega Man X4, but then it would be like 11 at night on a Saturday, and so I'd go watch Adult Swim.
Yeah, no, that's... No,
and it'd be like Cowboy Bebop and Gundam 0083.
God, good times.
Yeah.
Sorry, now I'm just... I'm resisting the urge to go Men of Destiny! God,
so this time we do have Slash Beast's weakness, the Ground Hunter, which declaws the beast.
I lost my claws! I do like it when the attacks actually do have effects on the sprites. That's so good. God, he's just like, I got the Spark Mandrill now.
His is less Spark Mandrill than some of the others.
Yeah, but he did just get the Spark Mandrill. Like, let's be honest. Like, he wasn't as severe as some others. The Stingray probably got it.
It got worse and worse over time, and that kind of annoyed me because, like, in the first Mega Man X, only a few of them really flinch super hard when hit by their weaknesses, but otherwise they just take more damage. Mm-hmm. I guess they felt like they were adding some more interactivity or something.
It's probably one of those things to experiment. I wonder who this is.
Totally not Sigma.
It's totally not Sigma.
Oh, no, wait, it's Sigma.
Oh, fuck, it's Sigma? I thought it was Dr. Wily.
I don't know. Like, okay, let's be real here for a second. So many people really do like Mega Man X4, and they love the additional story elements of, like the Repliforce, but they mostly love Zero's campaign because X's campaign is such a nothing. It's just like, hey, X go fight 8 Mavericks and Sigma again, like you always do, and then Zero gets all the cool drama.
Zero gets all the cool
Zero's
drama.
the cool kid from this point on.
Yeah. Well, he was originally meant to be the protagonist, or so the rumor goes.
Yeah, like, at this point, it's like, this is just, it's Sigma, whatever. Sigma does
maybe this was like a spiritual thing, since Zero becomes the cool kid from this point on. that since this is a PlayStation, Zero is the PlayStation's Mega Man. He's
Well,
also the GBA's Mega Man, and
yeah,
Nintendo
really.
DS is... Well, okay. I guess Mega Man, fucking A, what coming out? ZX is the DS one.
Which is just 0 and X combined, like some kind of deviant ROC.
Ah! Well, you know, it's of course the Metroid version of Mega Man, but...
Dude,
you know,
every time they try to do Metroidvania in Mega Man, it kind of gets janky. With the exception of ZXA when they finally get it right. And even then, it's just like reducing Metroidvania elements.
Oh god, I'm burning!
Yeah, he can actually only be damaged by rising fire in that form.
Huh.
So don't screw it up, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
And, so this is cool. This version is actually weak to Lightning Web, which carries on a proud tradition of Sigma's main body being weak to electricity.
Wow, that the fact that it's consistent across all games at least shows, you know, at least a story character element to it. That at least is very nice.
Whoops.
I like how it's just like, I miss! Cursed! All web! Electricity webs! Who knew that was my weakness? God, at least it
My
isn't...
hover ran out.
At least it isn't bubbles.
Death by bubbles.
And like...
Oh, yeah, like Mega Man 2.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
they had to do that just to troll people.
Well, because like back then, Mega Man was a lot more like funny and cartoony.
Yeah, no.
X is the edgy big brother.
I am... Well, that's why he's Mega Man X-Lord. It's actually Edgelord.
Nah, that was a mobile phone game we didn't get in America.
Oh, don't talk to me about that. I remember somebody remade that game on Newgrounds just to show how easy it was.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that
just,
sounds like something that would happen.
somebody actually made a working demo of that fucking game just to show how shitty it was.
So I don't remember the weaknesses to these Sigma forms because it's much simpler to simply X-Buster the heck out of them.
You're just like, who the fuck cares?
Nah, like, you know, and obviously this is a beloved Mega Man X game, and I've played it a lot too. But X's campaign does feel just kind of like very by the numbers, even though it's very good by the numbers.
But look,
Like it does everything right, you know. You get like cool armor and cool weapons and everything.
I gotta admit, I like how you're fighting Sentinel heads,
Oh yeah.
except they're Sentinel heads. Destroy the mutant race, Sentai Sentinel.
Yeah, really.
Now, like, I would love now, I was a pretty big fan of a comic from a couple years ago called Sentinel, which, God, Marvel, when it was good, it was good. But it was about this kid who finds a Sentinel robot and actually repairs it.
So what is it, like the Iron Giant?
Yeah, but it's a robot Sentinel from the X-Men. It's a little more nuanced than
Oh
just...
no, not this part.
He's sucking you in.
I'm gonna Frost Tower to defend myself. Wait, can I Nova Strike out of this? I can.
But anyway...
Oh, Nova Strike clears the weapon you've selected. Yeah, that's why I was not shooting Frost Tower.
You dork. No.
Now, that's one thing that's like, okay, it's cool that you put it at the R2 trigger, but now, like, why does it clear the weapon that you had selected?
Yeah, it is weird.
It's like a relic of back in, like, X1 or X2 and 3, where it was a special weapon you had to select yourself.
Sure. Well, I guess
Which is entirely possible that there's, like, relic programming in this game.
just like old, ancient relics of programming gone by.
That is not uncommon.
I'm not shocked, dude. There's like some... Like...
Leftover code from, like, when they developed the previous game.
Well, I'm also thinking of, like, leftover code because I'm also thinking of the Pokemon games, because that has a bunch of leftover
Oh, don't get
code.
me started on that.
Look,
Because I have heard things about Sword and Shield that are just, like, make me hang my head and be like, I can program better than that.
to be fair, it made me actually appreciate the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games, and I want to kind of play them right now. So, when I get a chance, I'm just going to probably just, like, make a big video game binge and just get both of them. And those
Why am I getting hurt by that?
Because you're not as good as you thought you are. You have to get better, man. You have to get stronger. You have to get faster. you have to become bolder. Take off your pants. And by pants, I mean your chassis. Sure. Screwdriver in, and now time to install Windows 12 Plus.
Oh god.
It's like regular Windows, only evil.
So regular Windows.
Yeah, basically.
And there, we just, X ran his McAfee antivirus and destroyed Sigma.
Fuck McAfee.
I hear he killed a man.
I
That's
killed-
an antivirus you can trust.
I killed a man just to watch him die.
Yeah, so Sigma's just like, final fuck you. By the way, the space laser is still gonna fire.
Not the space laser! It's gonna kill Australia, I mean... It's gonna kill Australia again, because we are now Gundam.
Yeah, this went full Gundam.
I'm gonna run out of here like my Samus.
Yeah, the shortest Samus escape ever. General!
General!
The weapon can be stopped with my body.
X, grab onto my mustache and hold on.
God, you could fly with that mustache.
You could. And he's really big anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you can fly with it.
Oh god, now I'm just imagining like a little kid controlling him with the mustache.
Yeah, General just like, oh, I'm gonna sacrifice myself to stop the final weapon.
Tradition.
Yeah.
Tradition?
This is Maverick Hunter Headquarters.
Zero.
It's good to see you're safe, X. I was really worried about you.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. It's all over. Go home and rest. You've earned it.
But Zero. What if I become one of the Mavericks?
Don't ask such a silly question. I'm breaking contact now.
Wait, Zero! I'm serious. Zero, if I become a Maverick, you have to take care of me.
Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry on back.
Promise me. Zero.
They totally thought that X and Mega Man were the same character.
And they gave this voice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we finished the campaign. And next time, we are going to start from zero.
Oh, yeah. Well, now we're going to watch the credits because there's like a post-credits
Okay.
text blurb.
It's the creator of Mighty Number 9.
The producer, Keiji Inafune. Better known for his failures on Mighty Number 9 these days.
Really, it's true. Well, we could also talk about Red Ash. Nobody remembers
please
Red
don't.
Ash. God, why couldn't they just get Legend 3 out? Why?
But yeah, so Mega Man X4, as far as X's campaign, like we were kind of saying, it's very by the numbers, but it's good by the numbers. So I would say maybe, I don't know if I think it's quite as good as Mega Man X2.
I like how one of the illustrations is just by Sensei.
Oh yeah, dude, Sensei.
Fuck yeah, Sensei.
Oh yeah, the voice actors: Ruth Shiraishi, Wayne Doster, Mark Hagan, Matthew Mearsbergen,
John O'Connor is like one of the most generic names I've ever seen in my life.
John O'Connor.
John O'Connor. Oh, Zebek did the animation.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. What are they best known for?
They've done Nadesco and a couple other things. They were recently...
Wait, they did Nadesco?
Yeah.
I love that show.
That's the big show they did. They were recently bought out by Sunrise. They're now a subsidiary of them.
Oh, well. I mean, you do a mecha show, you're practically a Sunrise subsidiary.
Well, yeah, they recently did the Full Metal Panic, the new season, which they better do a 5th season just to finally finish that fucking story. Sorry.
All right, then.
Look, dude, look, when you have to wait 10 years between seasons...
Oh, it's like a Tenchi Muyo, how they took like decades to finish the OVA.
Yeah, and they just recently finished the... Everyone was hoping the last one would be like the final one.
I thought it was.
It wasn't. There's like one more book they have to adapt.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I'm just... It's
Again, we're talking about anime and not Mega Man because this is just like a very like straightforward Mega Man.
I just love more Full Metal Panic. Also model kits, but that's another problem entirely.
Dude, I want like a cool Mega Man model kit, but those are hard to come by.
Actually, they're making a new one.
Well, if they make a cool new one, dude, that's right. I was going off on Dave the other day about the really cool, what is it, version K model kit of X.
Oh yeah, the True Force version.
Yeah, True Force.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
it's so cool. I love the modern art and redesigns on them because they take like the classic art style and then perfect it.
But yeah, no, there's actually a new Mega Man model kit coming out. Here, I'll show you a picture of it. Oh, it's by Kotobukiya. Here it is.
Oh, nice.
Yep, and you can have it for $54.99, available September 2019.
Alright, here we go. The battle has ended, yet somehow X doesn't feel quite right. What caused all those robots to turn into mavericks? Will it happen to me someday?
Has X just realized his tragic destiny? It appears that X will have to solve this mystery one day, soon. On the next episode of Mega Man XZ.
Yes. And we'll find out in like a game that takes place hundreds of years in the future. Or something.
Oh my god, that's true. They like prophesize X fighting Zero for so long, and then after a certain point in the franchise, they're just always fighting each other.
Yeah, no, it's not. You're not wrong. But I think we'll move on from this, and we will see you next time on Hal and Dave try to finish Mega Man X4 once and for all.
Yeah, next up we got a Zero campaign, I'm thinking. Alright.
Which we have not recorded in any form.
See you later, Space Cadets.